What's up, guys? Welcome back to your corrective exercise therapy program. We're going to look at shoulder, okay, and arm net release. So what that means is there's 16 muscles in the upper body that move and contribute to shoulder movement, from the scapula to the arm to the rib cage, where they're anchored and how they move the arm. Okay, so a lot of the times people are way too aggressive in their stretching, and a lot of the times people believe what they're doing for stretching is truly activating. So we don't want to activate. If you're doing crossover symmetry, I know a lot of crossovers use this symmetry program for shoulder health. It says specifically for shoulder, rotator cuff, and scapular activation and strengthening programs. That's not what you want when you're in pain. That's good for weakness, but if you're in pain, your muscles are probably being overused, which is then causing restriction or fatigue. So we don't want to keep activating them. It's the opposite. We want relaxation and release. So we're going to use the band for some arm traction. Very simple, okay? I can do it sitting, I can do it standing, I can do it lying, right? But basically, I want to pull my arm in a variety of different angles, or I want to let the band pull my arm, I should say, in a variety of different angles, and just have that passive assisted stretch where I am relaxing the tension through the muscle, through the fascial arm nets, and allowing the body to release some of that tension and pain, okay? So I'm going to hook right through, hand right through. You're just going to use that to gently hold, okay? And all I'm going to do, guys, is this. I'm just sitting away and allowing this band to pull, okay? Now, if I'm going directly out to the side, I'm kind of balancing both front, back, all right? When I change the angle, it's going to determine on if I'm stretching more of my front net, if I'm stretching more of my back net, and if I'm stretching more of the deeper net or the superficial net. So this is what I'm doing. Again, my arm is relaxed. The band is just pulling on my arm. I'm not forcing. I'm not grabbing on anything and yanking away from it, okay? So if I'm going to do it lying, it's just here. And the band is just pulling, and it's a nice traction, just like we do for the legs, but it's a nice traction at the arm, okay? Now, if I'm going to get into the rotator cuff, or the back of the shoulder, I want to spin so I'm facing the angle of pull, and I'm letting my shoulder relax. So you can see, if I'm going to pull this back, now I'm activating, okay? This is an activation. This is what all of this shoulder crossover symmetry stuff does. I'm pulling this back to activate just the shoulder scapular, just the blade, the shoulder blade, the scapula, and now it's going to relax. So look at that movement, okay? This is a nice passive pull. The only thing I'm doing is holding right here. That's it. There's no tension. I'm not pulling. My elbow's not bending. Not forcing a curl. I'm relaxing, all right? Again, pull back, retract, and relax. Now, I'm going to slide back a little bit further, put more tension to it. Okay. And I can lean into it more too if I want. Now this is going to target deeper into my lower lat area. Same idea, pulling and relaxing. Okay. And just hanging out. This is going to feel really good in the back arm net, in the scapular area, and in your lat area. I can shift. So now I'm facing this, right? Another one, I'm going to shift. So continuing to get into a little deeper, I'm going to pivot more so it's pulling across my body, okay? So now when I do it, I'm going to have more of a rotation with it, okay? It's going to pull. I'm going to allow my upper torso to rotate. I don't know if you heard that, but I just got a nice release in my left facet joint down by my SI. Now to pull back again, shoulder blade, and I'm going to rotate the trunk. and I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna let it pull me a little bit more. Easy, guys, very easy. Rotate and pull. And relax. Okay? I will show you in another video more of the front arm line, but that's for the back arm line. I'm going to open up this whole component and this component, right? So when we have tightness and restriction and pain in these rotators, I don't want to keep doing this. I don't want to do this. All this is doing is activating those muscles. They're already active. They're overactive. We want relaxation. Okay, so this is part of your program for a reason. Do it. Use it. Get comfortable allowing the band to do the work for you so you can let yourself relax. That's why we're here. Therapy. It's supposed to be therapeutic and relaxing. All right, guys, so do your homework. I will see you in your next video for your movement program.